Hello, I'm Pastel Aura. Welcome to my tarot channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over, well, not going over, but we're going to see if we can get any messages um, from your animal guides or spirits and what messages that they want to give to you today. So when you're ready, you can go ahead and pick a pile number 1 with this aventurine, pile number 2 with this angel aura quartz, and pile number 3 with this green calcite. I don't know if it's going to focus or not. Feel free to pause the video if you still need more time to pick. But without further ado, we're gonna get it into the first pile. Pile 1, if you chose this aventurine crystal, here are your messages from your animal guides and their messages for you. The tarot cards are going to be the additional messages for you that your animal guides have for you. And then with this, we're going to get the animal guides and their messages. So without further ado, okay, let's look into this. So for the first one, we have the cat spirit with claim your independence. And then we have the dragonfly spirit. Oh, it's like all way off the camera. Truth transcends illusion. And then we have the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, so let's start with the cat spirit. So with the cat spirit, claim your independence. It looks like, you know, your animal guides. Well, first of all, your animal guides could be cat. Maybe you have like a pet cat that you connect really well with, if that makes any sense. Or maybe like random like stray cats come up to you randomly, or you have like that stare, because I know like sometimes cats will just like when they see a person they'll just they'll give you a look, they'll just stare, and then maybe you connect by staring back, and then you guys have like an understanding from there. And then the dragonfly spirit, you probably see like multiple, well, not multiple, but you'll see a dragonfly. Like maybe if you ask for like a sign, then maybe like a dragonfly will come out. Or you tend to see them more than other people. Maybe in different various colors that people don't really see too often. And the cow spirit, I don't know how this would come up, but maybe maybe if you live on a farm, maybe you feel a connection to cows. Or you don't have to live on a farm to have a connection with cows, but maybe you like, well, maybe cow print, but I would say maybe fake cow print, because if you have a connection with the cow, you wouldn't really get real cow skin on your clothes. But maybe you have like maybe similar things in common. Like maybe you like to sit out in the sun and you like to eat veggies and chill and relax. I don't know where I'm going with this, but Um, yeah, or maybe you see any of these animals pop up in like your dreams, or you see them like everywhere, like on billboards or on signs or something. Um, so with the cat spirit, claim your independence. Um, this message is about basically, yeah, claiming your independence. Maybe you guys are in a situation where you depend on um, someone a bit too much, and the cat spirit's coming out to say, hey, you need to come up with like a plan, or you need to maybe release yourself of these dependencies because they're not really serving you at all, they're not helping you. um, so there's where she's, oh gosh, sorry, tongue my I'm getting tongue tied. Maybe the cat spirit is here to say like, hey, maybe try and find some ways where you can take more control over your life and like find some more independence of some sort. Um, that could be maybe like getting a job and not relying on your parents for money, or um, finally moving out from, you know, um, also moving out from your parents, or like maybe moving away from roommates and going out on your own. Buying that car so you don't have to rely on, public transportation. Or it could just be like a relationship that you're in that's like not serving you, and that you maybe you rely on that partner too much. And the cat spirit's here to say maybe like release yourself from this, situation. Like, it's time to go out into the world and like try to like make your own way. Um, and then with this dragonfly spirit, truth transcends illusion. Um, this is also like you're also not, maybe there is a situation that you're not seeing. Maybe you think like, if I leave this, relationship, or I move away from my parents, or I get a job and, still have to working, and like, I don't know, something bad is going to happen or whatnot, when it's really the opposite that's going to happen. You have the truth transcends illusion. The truth will always, you know, present itself to you in a situation, even if you don't see it. Um, but the truth will always, well, yeah, I mean, sometimes the truth hurts. But sometimes it's hard to face your truths. But the illusion is that you think the situation is going to turn out one way, but really, it's going, it's really for like, this reason. Maybe like this is happening, so you can maybe build a better foundation or be more independent, going back to the independent example. Maybe there's like, yeah, there's something you're not seeing because you're like trapped in this illusion, and you're just like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't really come up with a good example. Um, and you're like worried about it, but the truth is like, there's something good that's gonna come around the corner. If you um yeah, let me give a better example. Let's say you're in a like terrible, I don't know, living situation, And you're just like, oh my god, like it's gonna be like this for like you get like in your head about it, like, it's gonna be like this forever, I don't know how to get out of this and stuff. And then like it's like, why is this happening to me? I hate it here. uh, and the dragonfly is coming in to say, like, there's something within the situation that you're not seeing. There's a truth to the situation. Maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn within the situation. Not, but it doesn't, diminish the bad time that you're having. But maybe there's a lesson that you need to learn in order to move on to a better living situation. Or maybe this is calling you to claim your independence and find some way to move into your own place so you don't have to deal with, situations like that. Um, or if we look at the cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Maybe there's like a miracle right around the corner, like something happens and like you get like a, not like an offer, but like maybe you get like a raise at work, and then like that's like a chain reaction to like you being able to save more, and then you save and save, and then suddenly you have enough, like, oh, I can move out to my own place. And then like apartment, you find a nice apartment and they have openings, and then like boom, suddenly you have a new place, and you're just like, wow, didn't think that was gonna happen. But yeah, spirit's always there giving you signs and messages within your situation. um to touch more on this cow spirit, the miracles are endless. um Trust that spirit has your back no matter what situation you're in, and believe in miracles. Like, believe that things are always working out in your favor, and like they're like to keep your mind open and know that there are many, many possibilities. Like, we think we know what's going to happen, but really in the end the universe has to say, has your spirit guides have this final say. Like, you might be like, oh, I want to go to college and pursue psychology. um but then somehow you end up, I don't know, majoring in something else, and that leads you to do this abroad study, and then like you meet your soulmate abroad, and then like you end up staying there and living with your soulmate, and then just kind of like, and then you end up doing some other job that has like nothing to do with what you were going to college for in the first place. But like, it's just kind of like you take that first step and know that anything is possible. The miracles are endless. Like, spirit has so much planned for you, but you just have to take those small baby steps and let the universe work its magic. Okay, so now we're gonna get into the tarot for any like additional messages that your animal spirits that came out today have for you. And this is the Spirit Song Tarot. So this is like another animal tarot deck. So whatever animals that come out in the tarot here might be your spirit animals as well, or animals that you feel like you have a deep connection to. So let's see what you have for your tarot. You have Temperance with the zebra, balance and harmony. And then we have the Moon with the owl. Wait, hold on, my little thing is in the way. Just adjusting. But yeah, you have Temperance and you have the Moon. That's very interesting. And then you have, oh, another dragonfly with the Six of Swords and Six of Feathers. Sorry if it's a little wonky. If my setup is a little wonky. I'm just working with what I got right now. So bear with me if it's not like all perfect and stuff. So right, so Temperance. Um Balance and harmony. So when I see the Temperance card, I think spirit guides for some reason, because I know like in the original right away it's like a angel, or like a being, and they're balancing like water. Um and there's like a path behind them. So I would say with the Temperance card, like, trust in your path. Um yeah, remember there's a balance. Like you can rely on people, but hmm, sorry, my brain just kind of went off kilter, went off track. Yeah, believe in your path. Maybe this independence card came out because maybe you guys are trying to find your independence, whether it be in the workplace and you're trying to start your own business, or it'd be like your home life. You're trying to move up from your parents, your parents' thumb or rule, or you're just trying to figure out what you want to do in your life. You want to create something for yourself, but you're not sure. I feel like the Temperance card is coming out to say, like, your guides are here with you, and just, trust in your path, like trust your intuition with the Moon card here, and believe in your dreams, believe in your intuition, believe in that gut feeling, even if logic is like, that doesn't really make sense. Just go with it anyways. It won't steer you wrong. Even if you think it did, there is no wrong path. Um, but with the Moon and the truth transcends illusion, I know the Moon is like an illusion Tory kind of card. Don't get lost. In this, I was gonna say don't get lost in the sauce. Oh my gosh, that doesn't even apply here. Anyways, back to the Moon card. Oh, maybe with the owl, you guys are maybe like, have a lot of wisdom, because I know the owl represents wisdom, and it being the Moon card, maybe you guys have like really, 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 really big imaginations. Um, Maybe you guys like, create like a bunch of stories in your head, or like you just kind of go off into your own little world. Um, this could also mean like psychic abilities with the Moon card here. Very high intuition, and maybe like your animal guides are coming out to say like maybe use your intuition more, or just channel that intuition more into the 3D. That didn't make sense to me. maybe channel your ideas more into the 3D, or trust trust in your dreams, believe in your dreams. Your spirit guides are here with you. Um, and with the Six of Swords, you guys could be going through a transition right now. Yeah. Maybe you guys are going through a transition. It could be the transition of just going for, going for what you really want, and not letting anybody or anything stop you. You're really going after, um, well, I wouldn't say your dreams, but you're really going after what you want, which would, maybe you guys are transitioning into this mode in life where you're more independent and willing to put in the work to, you know, really set the foundation, so, you won't have to heavily rely on anyone anymore. And that's a great thing. So that's what I have. That's all I have for you today, Pile One. If you enjoyed this message, please don't hesitate to like. And if you're interested in seeing more videos from me, please subscribe. Um, Leave a comment as well if you felt like this resonated with you. But if not, thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hello, Pal 2. If you chose this Angel Aura Quartz, if you chose the Angel Aura Quartz, this is your reading. Let me move that. That's from Pal 1. Okay. Alright, you guys only got 2 cards. So these are gonna be like additional messages from your animal guides that we'll look at together. These are also this is the Spirit Song Tarot, and these also have animals on them. So whatever animals that come out on these cards could also be animal guides or spirits that are trying to get in contact with you, or that you already have contact with, or some kind of relationship right now. But let's take a look at your 2 main animal spirits for today. You got the White Raven spirit, Trust in the Magic. And then you got Buffalo spirit, the Abundant Universe will provide. Okay. So Pile 2. A White Raven spirit. If you've seen a white raven, please tell me. Actually, I didn't even know they existed until I got this deck, and I was like, a white raven. I was like, I've never seen that in my life. But it'd be really cool to see one. Also, buffalo. Um, these 2 animals, to me, more than seeing them in the 3D, I feel like you guys have seen them maybe in your dreams, or you have dreams about them, or it is possible, like, if you do live near buffalo, also please tell me in the comments below if you have seen buffalo. That's really cool. But these are your 2 main animal spirits or guides that are coming out for you today. So with the White Raven spirit, we have Trust in the Magic. So what this message is about is just believing in spirit and believing in the universe. Actually, both of these kind of go together to me. Because when you trust in the magic, you're also believing that the abundant universe will provide. The universe will provide with you. When you trust in the magic that life brings to you each and every day, then you're also putting your faith in the universe that they will provide for you. And sometimes the way they provide for you is in a very magical and like kind of like almost kind of like a miracle sort of way. Um, I personally don't have any. Um, I personally don't have any like stories to share personally. I don't think I've had kind of like serendipitous kind of life changing events. But I'm working on trusting. Like if that hasn't happened to you yet, then maybe this is just a message to like maybe work on trusting in like things that like dreams do come true and miracles can happen if you believe. And having more faith in the universe. Um, Sometimes when we have a lack mentality, the universe responds to that, and you just get more lack out of that, or the your lack mentality grows more than your abundant mentality, and then so you just act on having lack. It's like, oh, I don't have enough money to do this, and like so you start acting out of fear, and it's like, okay, well, I need to get this job and stuff so I can have some money because I don't know, like, if ABC is gonna work out and I need like a backup plan or something. Backup plans are fine. It doesn't mean like you're in a scarcity mindset, but it's like you um, start on a path and then you just get off the path and you start on the path and you get off the path. You're not really, well, not the path, but a path that you want to take in your life. You're not really, when you get on and off, you're not really, it doesn't really show that you have much faith in spirit and in the universe. And I am very, very guilty of this because I will start things and then I will, get in my head about it. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, is this going to work out? I don't know. Like, I put all this pressure on myself when I should be having fun and not worrying about the outcome because along my path there will be like some I know there's gonna be like some really cool things that are gonna happen that the universe is gonna place for me if I just keep going and and like as long as I believe in myself and I keep going forth and having faith that the universe has got my back, then the universe will provide. Um, um, what way they'll provide us, not for us to know. Um, that's where the magic comes in. Magic. Uh, you'll never know how life will surprise you sometimes. Sometimes it'll surprise you with things that are kind of upsetting, but there's like a silver lining to it. I like to think there are silver linings to a lot of things in life. But yeah, they're really wanting you to trust in spirit more, have more faith that you are provided for no matter what you do, and believe that, along this, journey we call life, that there are really cool and like magical things just waiting to happen if you just take that leap of faith and live the life that you want. So, with that being said, we're going to get into your tarot. And I'm sorry if the tarot is kind of like weird. My little thingy, my little tripod thingy is like in the way, so it's just gonna be kind of like wonky how I place the tarot. Hope that doesn't bother anybody. So, your first tarot card we have for you is the Four Shells. Just the Four Cups. Four Cups? With the crane. So maybe cranes are a thing. Birds. And then we have the Four Feathers, which is the Four Swords with the bear, the brown bear. And then we have the High Priestess with the lynx. I believe this is a lynx of some sort. Oopsie. I'll get the hang of this. So with the Four of Cups, soul searching, reevaluation, and the Four of Swords, I feel like they're asking your animal spirits, guides, whoever asking you to maybe take a step back and maybe reevaluate or take time to meditate or like take some time to contemplate. Not contemplate life in general, just contemplate your life and figure out like what is good for me what is good for me right now and what is good for me. Wait, hold on. What is aligned with me and what is not aligned with me? What can stay and what can go? Kind of like a clearing out, kind of like a cleansing of self. I think your your animal guides want you to slow down and take time to rest and like think about like what I want for my life and what do I want to do and maybe make plans and just start going down that path. Baby steps. I guess that's where this trust in the magic is coming from. Like maybe you guys are at a standstill right now in your life and you're just kind of like, okay, maybe you guys had a tower moment and like you kind of went through the emotions and stuff and worked on yourself, did shadow work or whatever, and now you're in a period of like, okay, what now? What do I do now? Like, and maybe you just need a time to just rest. Maybe you've been through a lot, and maybe you just need to slow down. Just slow down, take it slow. And for all of you who have a hard time doing that, I am right there with you. I do not know how to take it slow. I'm learning. Like I said, I don't know if I said this, but I'm having, this might be my pile because I'm really, working on trusting and having faith and believing, and despite what anybody says, and having that firm foundation within myself that like I can do this despite any other person's opinions. But yeah, it's just really important that you guys slow down, take time to. Oh, I'm sorry, pal. Too, my camera cut off. Let's see where we're at. Rest. Okay, resting. I was basically just telling you guys, to rest, take a break, maybe chill out, take a break. I was gonna say, maybe you guys can take a break from social media, for a bit. Maybe do like a cleanse, meditate, go out in nature, go for walks without like your phone. Just take time to be in silence. Maybe journal your thoughts. to really get, really get in touch with, yourself. Um, and we have the High Priestess here. We did not forget about you. Um, so with the High Priestess here, when the High Priestess, every time the High Priestess comes out, I think follow your intuition. Um, you have, all the knowledge that you need to take this step. Um, maybe you guys have a really high intuition. Um, um, Maybe this is a message to trust in yourself because your intuition will always be right because you guys have a really strong intuition, maybe like even psychic abilities, which I said for pile number one because they got the moon. But there's some sort of, maybe your guides are trying to reach out to you. But yeah, sorry, I say a lot. Just thinking. Yeah, trust in, trust your, when people are like, trust your gut, like, it's not nonsense. You should really trust it more if you're not doing it already. Or maybe this is a call to really get in touch, with all the resting and stuff. You can tune in to what's, your intuition and what's like your mind. Maybe bring them together into, balance, because there is a balance. You have to use your mind sometimes, but have a balance between your intuition and your intellectual mind. And yes, I think that's all the messages I have for you today. Pile 2. Yes, that's everything. So if you enjoyed this reading, please leave a comment below if you find that it resonated with you. Subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me or would like to see any of my other videos. I mean, you can do that whether you subscribe or not. But if you would like to see more videos and want to keep update, please subscribe. And if not, thank you for stopping by anyways, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose the green calcite, here's your reading from your animal guides. We're just going to move that crystal away. That's from pile 2. Put that there. Okay, so first we're going to get into the... you guys have 3. Okay, so we're going to get into the animal oracle deck, a spirit animal oracle deck, to see what your main spirit guides are. And then with the tarot is going to be any like additional messages that your guides have, or your animal guides have for you. And this is also an animal tarot deck. So whatever animals that come out in this deck will also be a possibility of an animal guide that wants to come through and give you a message. Okay, so we're going to start with these, of course. Let's see. You guys have the moth spirit with surrender now. You guys have the owl spirit. You see clearly now. And then Badger Spirit, be fearless and bold. Ooh, nice. Um, so your spirit animals could be moth, an owl, or a badger. Now, owls, I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see owls, but I think it's really cool, like a moth or like a badger, because you don't really see a lot of badgers. I mean, I don't. I mean, for where I'm from, I don't see badgers or moths. I used to see them a lot as a kid, but I haven't seen them much as an adult. So these three, you could see moths a lot, and like symbolism, like on posters. It doesn't have to be like a real life moth. Um, it could just be in pictures or signs or anything. And then with the owl spirit, the owls, you probably see owls or hear owls or um, symbolism, owls symbolism. And then badger, same thing. Um, that's really cool. See a badger out in the wild. Or you might have like a special connection to any of these three animals. So with the moth spirit, surrender now. Um, this is a message about. This is funny because this is something I'm trying to do. Is having faith in the universe, which is funny because I will put this out there, but like maybe either I'm reading the cards wrong, if that's even possible, or all the piles kind of have a similar message, which is about trusting and believing in the universe. Because that's what the surrender is like. Surrender now, like let go of the reins, like stop over planning, overthinking, um, and just go for whatever it is that you're wanting to do, and just not think about the outcome, and just let spirit figure that out. Let the universe figure that out for you. Let go of let go of control. Like let go of the reins. Um, uh, don't micromanage the universe, because then nothing. Well, I don't want to say nothing will happen, but I feel like things will come out slowly. Like things will slowly come out. Than if you just have faith and trust that the universe is watching out for you. They will not steer you wrong. Um, yeah. And so with the owl spirit, you see clearly now. Maybe you have a clear path. Maybe you have a clear idea of what you want to do. Or maybe you just received some kind of big clarity. Like you received, you finally received some kind of like. Whoa. Whoopsie. Almost knocked my camera over. What the heck? Does that mean it was wrong or right? I don't know. You received some kind of, my bad, pile three. I'm probably not gonna edit that out, so I'm sorry if that happened. If you see this and that happens, mistakes, they happen. My bad. Um, so as I was saying, clarity. You see some kind of clarity on something that you've been wanting, that you've been trying to figure out for a long, long time, and you're just like, oh, yes, finally. Like it's like for the first time in a while, your mind is clear and you're just like, oh yes. And the owl, I know, is like represents like wisdom and knowledge and intuition. So maybe you received like some kind of message from your spirit guide, your animal spirit guide, that gave you clarity, or you finally got the knowledge, or like you got some wisdom from somebody who came in and gave you advice, and it was just like kind of like, oh, whoa, what the heck, like, yes, definitely, like that. It all makes sense now, like, it's like I know what to do. um and so with that, whatever, with that information, um with Badger Spirit, it says be fearless and bold. And to me, it's like, when you're living your life, you can take the safe path, I guess, and you live a nice life probably, but would it be satisfying? Would it be fulfilling? Would it be fun? Um, um, be fearless, be bold, go after things and not have regret, which easier said than done, right? So, just take that information and do with what and do with it wait and do what you want with it, but be fearless, be bold. I think like the Badger Spirit's like, overcome your fears, and like don't be afraid to like stand out and be bold, and like go on the path less traveled, which kind of circles around to this moth spirit, surrender now. um just let go of control on how this is going to work out, how the situation is going to play out, how this career path is going to go down, how am I going to obtain this, how am I going to obtain that. The how is not important. What's important is that you take that first step, you overcome your fears. It's like having the fear of doing something and doing it anyways. It's like, because I feel like you can, not like you can never overcome your fears, but when you're first starting out, you're not, that doesn't mean you have overcome your fear. Well, it does mean you overcome your fear. It's just, for me, it's kind of like you just kind of shoved it to the side. Um, you shoved it to the side and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it anyways. Hello, Pal 3. Sorry about that. My phone video space ran out and I wasn't aware, so I had to like take a little break and try and figure out how to make more space available on my phone so I can finish the rest of your reading. So if it's like a bit choppy from the previous one, it's just because it's been some time since I recorded the first part of your reading. So sorry about that. I will make sure I have more room in my phone before I record a whole video next time. So anyways, I looked over what we were talking about, and I guess we were just talking about the Badger Spirit's message, which was to be fearless and bold and overcoming fears and whatnot, and surrendering to the universe, just living your life and not like worrying about like focusing on the outcome and just flowing and yeah, going with the flow and releasing control, trying to make everything come out the way that you want, because life doesn't work that way sometimes. So without further ado, we're just gonna go into your tarot since I talked about I talked about these three for the most part. Um, so the first card that you guys got is the Two of Crystals with the kangaroo, and then we have the King of Acorns, the horse, and then we have the Queen of Acorns with is this a deer? No, this is not a deer, is it? I think this is a deer. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Wow. So there is a. Sorry, guys. Got my setup. You guys cannot. You guys can barely see the card, the tarot cards. Don't worry. We'll figure this out. Well, I'll figure this out. Just bear with me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles and the King and Queen of Wands. Wow. So yeah, there's like a maybe a coming together of these two energies, since you have the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance and adaptability. So maybe there's like this balance between um, your masculine and feminine energies, between the doing and knowing when to take action, and knowing when to sit back and receive, and just create and give into your creations, and then taking action towards your goals. um Maybe there's you have both these qualities within you, or maybe there's a coming together, even though Two Crystals is not like, it doesn't talk about relationships, but maybe there's a coming together of these energies within you, or like maybe you guys are meeting a counterpart. Maybe you resonate with the King or the Queen of Wands, and maybe you're meeting your counterpart that's also a King or Queen of Wands. Um, or maybe they're just saying like you have, this within you, and you just need to balance it out because you have a lot of creativity, you have an innovative mind, you're a go getter. Why did that come out so? You're a go getter. You like to, do, go, 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 get things done. It's like I have a vision and I'm going to go for it. And, I got all this, passion, this creativity to keep me going and flowing. But um, maybe you're taking too much control, and they're saying, just to, balance it out. You have, you're like bursting with energy, and you're just like, yeah, I want to get this done. I know, what I need to do to, set these goals. But like maybe things aren't like working out the way that you had planned, and sometimes that happens, and it does make you a little discouraged. But um um I mean, you got what it takes to accomplish your goals. Hold on, my brain was just like going in all different directions. This is what happens when you take a break from, and then you come back and you're just like, what? I was on a roll too. That's okay. It's okay. Um, or maybe you've done this work already of surrendering, and you're seeing, and you have this clarity like, oh, okay, that's why I needed to, that's why the universe wanted me to surrender. Um, you know, that's why I needed to surrender to this, to the universe. It's like now I can understand. It's like now I can step out and, you know, be me fully. And I don't know. I think it's really cool that you got both the King and Queen of Wands. Lots of creative energy, lots of like new innovative ideas. Um, maybe you guys are trying to start a business, maybe a creative business. And Spirit's saying like just because the King and Queen of Wands are both very, bold and fearless, and they put themselves out there without like any fear. Like they may have fears, but they're just like, I'm just gonna go for it anyways. And they take with them this energy and this like fun, like optimistic energy with them. It's just like, nothing stopping me, you know. Um I'm gonna go after what I want, no matter what it takes. And they're both like this. Maybe um Spirit wants you to come into these energies more. Um but yeah, there's a balance that needs to happen. Um Maybe there's too much doing, not enough, surrendering, following intuition, just kind of flowing. Um yeah. Mm. Yeah, this is all I have for you, pile 3. Sorry your pile was like a little wonky. Like I knocked my camera over, and then like the footage got cut off prematurely, and I had to come back on. And then when I came back on, it was just kind of like my words were just kind of like blah, 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 blah. So if you happen to enjoy this reading, please give it a like. You can comment how it resonated. And if you're interested in seeing more videos from me, you can subscribe. Um, and yeah, and if you decide to come back after this, it would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's fine too. But wherever, but uh, yeah, just I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.